Myself Naveen Kher, I'm studying in first year MBA Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering, subject Management and Organizations Behaviors 101, topic Sources of Conflict. Meaning of the sources of conflict. Conflict refers to a situations in which two or more individuals, groups, or organizations have incompatible goals, interests, values, or benefit, leading to tensions and disagreement or oppositions is called as sources of conflict. Briefly explain the sources of conflict. First point is communications breakdowns. Communications breakdowns occur when there is a failure to exchange information, ideas, or thought effectively between the individual, group, or organizations. This can be led to misunderstanding and mispresentations and conflict. Type of the communications breakdowns. First one is verbal communications breakdowns. Misunderstanding or miscommunications that occur the spoken or words is called as verbal communications. Non-verbal communications breakdowns. Mispresentations of non-verbal cases such as body language, facial expressions, or tone of a voice is called as non-verbal communication breakdowns. Causes of communications breakdowns. Language barriers, differences in languages or dialect. Second point is cultural differences, differences in cultures, background, values, or norms. Emotional interfaces, emotions such as anger, fear, or stress that interface with effective communications. Distractions, environmental or internal distractions that dispute communication. Effect of communication breakdowns, misunderstanding, mispresentations of informations or instructions. Second point is conflict, disagreements or disputes that arise from miscommunications. Third point is delays, delays or takebacks that result from miscommunications. Fourth point is errors, mistake or errors that occur due to miscommunications. Last point is strained relationship, damages to relationship or trust that result from repeated communications and big dogs. Next point is cultural differences. Cultural differences refer to the variations in values, beliefs, customs, and practices that exist between the culture. These differences can affect on communications, behaviors, and relationship between the individuals from diverse cultural big background. Type of the cultural differences. First one is language differences in spoken and written languages. Next point is values, differences in core values such as individualism vs collectivism. Last point is customs, differences in traditional practices and rituals. Next point is personal bias. Personal bias refer to the prejudice, stereotyping, or uh, predispositions that individuals hold, often unconsciously, which can influence their perceptions, decisions, and interactions. Type of the personal bias: confirmational bias, tendency to seek information that confirm existing beliefs. Second point is halo effect, judging someone based on the single trait or characteristics. Last point is stereotyping, making assumptions about someone based on group membership. Another point is emotional issue. Emotional issue refer to the emotional factors that can contribute to conflict, including unmanaged emotions and emotional reactivity and emotional intelligence. Type of the emotional issues: emotional reactivity, overreacting or reacting impulsively to situations. Second point is emotional intelligence, lack of self awareness, empathy, or social skills. Next point is power of struggles. Power of struggles refer to the conflict that arise from the desire to exit control, influencing, or authority over others, often driven by a need for power, status, or dominance. Next point is resources competitions. Resources competitions refer to the conflict that arise when individuals, groups, or organizations compete limited sources such as first some of the sources such as financial sources, funding, budgeting, or financial asset. Next point is human resources, personal talent, or workplace. Third point is physical resources, equipment, facilities, or materials. Next point is informational sources, data, knowledge, or expertise. And last point is time and attentions, limited time and attentions. These are the sources of computations. Conclusions of the sources of the conflict. Here the conclusions of sources of conflict. First point is conflict are complex and multifaceted. Second point is individuals and interpersonal faced are key sources of the conflict. Third point is organizations and environmental factors contributing to conflict. Fourth point is globalizations and demographics changes in elaborate. Fifth point is understanding the sources of conflict is crucial for resolutions. Sixth point is addressing the conflict requirement and multifaceted approaches. Seventh point is prevention is a key managing of the conflict. Eighth point is collaborations and communications are essential for the conflict resolutions. Thank you.